Hey all, welcome back to the new video. So in the last video we have discussed regarding hexadecimal constant, you know, till here we have discussed. So today we'll discuss with memory units. So memory units means what? Like memory sizes, okay? So 1 bit means 0 or 1, okay? 1 byte means 8 bits, okay? 1 kilobyte means 1024 bytes, okay? In the same way, like byte, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, petabyte, exabyte, zettabyte, yottabyte, okay? So it's the sizes, different sizes of memory, okay? Where we store some data or value. Okay, see, mm, any software engineer must have a laptop, isn't it? So in that laptop one processor is there, okay? So we call it as CPU, central processing unit, isn't it? Like Intel Core i5 or AMD Ryzen, these are all what, like CPU or processor, isn't it? So here like the size of RAM is like 8 GB. 8 GB means gigabyte. It's the size of memory, like 1024 megabyte, okay? Or 16 GB. Actually it's a very common term, isn't it? Like somebody would ask you like what is the capacity of RAM, or mm, the sizes of RAM. Somebody would ask, it's a very common term, isn't it? Any of your friend would ask you like what about the processor of your laptop, isn't it? So these are like for storage purpose, and we store the data in two way, like HDD and SSD. Like we don't store, we it's already there in the laptop, okay, for storing purpose. And okay, in C language data types are there, isn't it? Like int, long, char, float, double, isn't it? These are like data types. Okay, let me tell you guys. I think, yeah, this much we have completed, isn't it? In integer constant, in floating or real constant, any float value we store, okay? So like see, for example, float a equal to 8.97. It's a floating number, it's a floating constant, okay? Like we are using some decimal point, okay? This is our decimal point, isn't it? So this number is called as floating constant. Non-numeric constant means non-numeric constant is classified into what, like two types, like character constant and string constant, okay? So in character constant, actually, like we are storing the value like char c equal to in the single quote we are storing like w. It's a single character, okay? So it's called as character constant, a particular character we are storing, okay? And in string constant, it's like string s equal to, let's say within double quote, like let's say world, okay? Double quote close and semicolon, okay? It's like a string constant. String means what, like more than one character would be stored, or string we call it like more than one character is combinedly make a string. And character means a single character, but in string more than one character would be there, okay? Then I think it's all completed. Memory units, like different size of memory or CPU. We call it like CPU, like processor. The RAM size is like 8 GB or 16 GB. Storage like up to 500 GB, okay? Then here in C language, different data types are there, like int, long, float, char, double, okay? Int, the memory size, for integer data type, the data type size is like 2 byte. For long it's like 4 byte. For char it's like 1 byte. For float it's like 4 byte. For double it's like 8 byte, okay? So 1 byte means what, 8 bits, isn't it? Bits means a single bit, like 0 or 1 is called as 1 bit. So 1 byte means 8 bit, okay? Just remember these things, okay? Then here conversion would be there, I think. In C language, by default, every integer number is int type. Okay, the type or the data type for integer number is int. Okay, in C language, to represent any integer number as long type, use a letter L or capital L as suffix. Okay, like see here 10L, it's a long type. Okay, but 10 is what, like integer type. Every integer number, any integer number, by default it's like int type. But if we want to make it as a long, so we can write that 10L, 10 capital L or small l. Okay, for long type. In C language, by default, every floating number is a double type. Okay, and in C language, to represent a floating number as a float, we use a letter F. In long type, however, we are using small l or capital L as a suffix. In the same way, okay, to represent a floating number as a float, we have to use a letter F, capital F or small f. But by default, every floating number is like just like double type. Okay, see here, double type. 2.5 is a double value, but 2.5f or 2.5 capital F is just a float type. Okay, C is loose or weak type checking. Okay, C is loose or weak type checking. That means what? Like, see here, we are like, whenever we are declaring a variable, at that time only we are mentioning the data type of that particular variable. Okay, then okay, floating or real constant. Okay, see, these are like floating numbers. Like as a suffix we are using like f. Okay, and these are like a double value. This is like float value. Okay, then see, computer memory is classified into two types. One is primary memory and second one is what, secondary memory. Okay, so primary memory means whatever we are currently using. Okay, the space we are currently using is called as primary memory. Okay, RAM memory. Secondary memory means like hard disk, like we are storing for long time, or permanently we are storing something that would store in the secondary memory. Okay, see here, character constant are there. As I have already told you, like what is character constant? A single alphabet or a single digit or a single special character or a single white space, okay, enclosed within a single quote is called as character constant. See, all are like character constant. Okay, char ch equal to a, we are storing character a into the variable called ch. Okay, then why it is invalid? Because see, why it is invalid? Because we are storing more than one character. We can't store more than one character in char data type. So here the data type is what, char. So we can't store more than one digit or number, value, anything, any character. Okay, only one we can store within single quote. In string constant, a group of characters which are enclosed within double quote is called a string constant. Okay, so this also I have already told you, isn't it? Okay, like see here, more number of characters are there, like more than one character are there, and these are all enclosed within double quote, isn't it? So this is all about the constant. Okay, in the next video we'll talk about the conversion. Okay, how we are converting the decimal number to binary, binary to decimal, decimal to hexadecimal. I think in mathematics, I think you are going to study about this. Okay, you are going to learn about this, like different conversion and all. Okay, so let me stop this video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Okay, that's all.